A quorum is the number of members required to be in attendance, in person or by proxy, before a meeting can legally be conducted. A quorum must be present before an annual meeting can be held. If association business such as a vote is to be conducted, special membership meetings would require a quorum as well. There does not have to be a quorum of the board of directors for an annual or special membership meeting to be held. Being membership meetings, only a quorum of the membership is needed. A quorum for a homeowner association annual meeting can be almost any percentage of the membership. There is no standard percentage. Typically, in recently drafted governing documents, and recently drafted being in the last 30 years, you will see 10 to 20% being the most common. However, I have seen quorum requirements as low as 5% up to 75%. The purpose or necessity of having a certain quorum percentage is to confer decisions made in a meeting the authority to be binding. Thus, if a quorum is not present, no association business can be legally conducted. If business is conducted, such as a board election, these elections can rightly be challenged as improper. A proxy is authorization from an association member to another party, not necessarily another association member, to act or vote in their place. Unless the governing documents prohibit a proxy's use, proxies can be used for all membership meetings to help establish a quorum. If the quorum is difficult to obtain because of a high percentage requirement, a common acceptable means to help meet the quorum is the member in good standing provision found in many governing documents. This provision will often have wording similar to a member shall be considered to be in good standing if such member is not past due in their assessment or not in litigation with the association, or words to that effect. If there's not a stand-alone in good standing provision, the section regarding membership voting rights will many times be worded similar to only members in good standing are permitted to participate in the annual meeting. This can reduce a quorum requirement by reducing the number of homes that are factored into the quorum. For example, in a 100-home association, the quorum requirement is 25%, which equates to 25 members in person or by proxy for a quorum. If 10 members of the association are not in good standing, this quorum is factored on 90 homes instead of 100 homes, which reduces the required number from 25 members to 23 members to constitute a quorum. If the governing documents are not clear on which members can and cannot vote, the association's attorney should be consulted for clarification. Another possible solution to high quorum requirements is if the annual meeting provision in an association's governing documents allows for follow-up annual meeting attempts. This provision allows for follow-up annual meetings at a lower quorum requirement, typically if a quorum is not obtained at the initial annual meeting. If there is such a provision, the quorum is many times halved or at least reduced for these follow-up annual meeting attempts. If there is no specific percentage quorum requirement addressed in an association's governing documents and no state statutes provide guidance, traditionally the quorum defaults to 51%. Some states have state statutes regarding quorums of homeowner associations meeting that could potentially lower the quorum threshold no matter what is maintained in the governing documents. The association's attorney would need to be consulted on this as well. A note to special membership meetings or non-annual meetings. Special meetings many times have a higher quorum requirement than the association's annual meeting. This is typically when special meetings are held to raise dues or vote on a special assessment. This higher quorum threshold is especially common if the annual meeting quorum requirement is exceptionally low.